In this video, we will show you the mask for an emergency Cpap therapy, namely when Cpap needs to be performed having only an oxygen flow meter connected to the central plant or a gas bottle. As we know, in a Cpap therapy, the parameters to set are the PEP pressure, FiO2 and the flow, which has to be adequate enough to guarantee a stable PEP for the entirety of the respiration. Harol proposes two compact models which allow to control the various parameters. We have the Compact2 without mask, the Compact2 with oronasal mask or total face mask, and finally the Compact3 which allows to control all parameters. Let's see the Compact2 model. It's composed by a mask and a Venturimeter. There isn't a physical PEP valve, as the system creates a virtual valve. Based on the flow, the patient will experience during exhalation a resistance between 3 and 15 cm of H2O. It's an optimal product to be used during transport and in emergency departments as first approach with Cpap, as it requires only a normal source of O2 at 15 liters per minute. The Compact2 device is equipped with an integrated bidirectional antibacterial filter and an integrated pressure gauge for convenient monitoring of the work pressure trend. Let's see the device weared by the patient. There's a single oxygen line that must be connected to a 15 liters per minute flow meter. After opening the flow meter, depending on the extent of the flow provided to the patient, a virtual PEP is formed. It's a really simple device to use. The operator only needs to open the flow meter to an adequate value reported on the charts available both in the manual and the device itself. With this device, it's not possible to control the FiO2, which is set around 38–40%. A useful accessory is a drug nebulizer, which allows to administer an aerosol drug without the need of a separate oxygen source. It's mounted between the venturi and the mask. So with a single oxygen source, both PEP and nebulizer drug are administered. The Compact2 is usually provided with an oronasal mask, but it can be requested also with a more comfortable total face mask. With the same performance, only the patient interfacing changes. Three sizes of total face mask exist: small, medium and large, while the oronasal mask comes in 4 sizes, from small to extra large. The client can choose to purchase only the Venturi device, which can be used on any mask, or purchase complete and assembled kits. Cpap 2700 generator only, Cpap 2100 to 2104 kit with anesthesia and nuchal mask, Cpap 2400 to 2404 kit with total face mask. A more complete and performing system is the Compact3, with which we can regulate the other two parameters other than PEP, like FiO2 and flow. The Venturimeter is the same we saw on the Compact2, with an integrated pressure gauge and antibacterial filter. The kit is composed by a two-way mask. On the output, there is a physical valve which can be regulated between 0 and 20 cm of H2O, while on the input there is a two-line Venturimeter. The green line must be connected to a 15 liters per minute flow meter. But with a 30 liters per minute device, it will allow to modify the FiO2 from 30% to 100%. The transparent line must be connected to a 15 liters per minute flow meter, and it allows to regulate the output flow up to 80 liters per minute. The more oxygen is provided, the higher the venturi effect and the flow to the patient. The FiO2 can then be regulated from 30% up to 100%. We will later see how to obtain 100% FiO2. Open the PEP valve and connect the two lines to the flow meter. Open at around 10 liters per minute. Apply the mask on the patient and wait a few minutes for them to adapt. Then, attach the mask. Set the PEP by controlling the valve and by checking the value on the integrated pressure gauge. By referencing the relative charts, the two lines can be regulated to obtain the desired FiO2. If the PEP doesn't result stable, the flow can be increased by increasing the input of the transparent line. If it's necessary to provide 100% oxygen therapy, the filter must be removed and the venturi input closed with the green cap. Then, open both flow meters to obtain a flow of 30-40 liters per minute. The kit can be provided also with an adapter to connect a filter on the mask for the exhalation. So to have both a filter on the input and output. The Compact3 is available in 4 adult sizes, from small to extra large. For more information on Harol products, we invite you to check our other tutorial videos on the YouTube channel, and to visit our website harol.it.